So the Kansas City Chiefs had their first padded practice, and there's a lot of things that has to be said about it. There was a lot of good things to take away from these practices, and what I want to talk about the most is the wide receivers and Josh Simmons. So the wide receivers has looked very, very good throughout just the whole training camp in general, but in their first padded practice, they actually looked very elite, and that was actually a good thing to see out of them. Patrick Mahomes is looking very good with his reads. His throws is on point. Patrick Mahomes is looking like Patrick Mahomes. And this team, man, they're looking very, very special. I told y'all we're going to have to see what they do in pads to really see how good they are. And we're now seeing them in pads. And we're starting to see that this team, they're primed for a strong comeback in the 2025 to 2026 season. So Patrick Mahomes, he's on point. He's locked in. He's locked in. He's ready to have a career year, no doubt. Josh Simmons, he's looking like the franchise left tackle, and that's a big thing right there in its own, because we know that we need Josh Simmons to be that guy, right? Patrick Mahomes, he has to have his blind side protected. There's no doubt about that. His blind side was not protected last year, and that we were still able to go to the Super Bowl somehow. So imagine if Patrick Mahomes could get a good left tackle. Like, come on, if Josh Simmons could just be average this year, then we're going to the Super Bowl. But it's looking like he's elite, which is even better than average. Josh Simmons looks absolutely elite. So that's something good right there, because if he's playing at an elite level, you know what that leads to. That leads to Super Bowls. Now, Rice is looking very, very good in training camp, but at this point, we know that suspension is coming. So, every time I see him doing something good, it just makes me mad, because a suspension is probably coming, and we're not going to be able to even get him for that much of the season. But at least he's going to still play. Royals, he's looking great. Worthy's looking great. Juju's even looking good. Hollywood. So the wide receivers is looking very good. The offense is looking strong. The O-line is holding up pretty well. Now, this defense has been getting cooked. That's something that I know the defense is still good, but they definitely have been getting cooked. And I'm not going to say it's a concern, but either the offense is super, super good or the defense is super, super bad. It's just, who knows. But I would rather the offense be good, because, seeing a bad offense is really, really annoying. I want Mahomes to win MVP. And then the defense is going to be good in the playoffs. Even if they're not good in the regular season, Spags is going to have them good for the playoffs. But I think the defense is still good. I just think this offense is showing out. And this is honestly the most weapons Mahomes has had. But last year I was saying the same thing. But, obviously people got hurt. So we just need everybody to be healthy this year. So you can see right there, Worthy cooked McDuffie on that route. I was like, what? So, Simmons, man, yeah, he's been looking very good. Jawan Taylor and Jalen Moore, they've been fighting for that right tackle spot. Now, I don't know. When it comes to that battle, I can't really say who's going to win it. I mean, Jawan Taylor, he's not bad. It's not that he's a bad tackle. He just tends to make a lot of mistakes, when it comes to, what could we bring up, the flags and stuff like that. So, but Jalen Moore is a very good tackle. He held it down for the 49ers. So it's really we don't know who's going to win that battle, but I'm rooting for Jalen Moore to win the battle, honestly. And then Jawan Taylor, we could cut him and save $20 million or something like that. So it probably wouldn't be a bad decision to cut Jawan Taylor and let Jalen Moore win it. Simmons, he's good on left tackle. Simmons is good on that side. Left tackle, he got that. Simmons is good over there. He's looking very, very good. So that's that right there. Kingsley, he's been doing good at the left guard position. And you got Humphrey at center, Trey Smith at right guard. So this offensive line is kind of coming together. Definitely can't doubt that the offensive line is coming together. Now, Rice, I love seeing what Rice does, but knowing that he's not going to really even, play with us so much, it honestly gets me mad. But, I mean, I think the suspension is guaranteed. But, yeah, man, these wide receivers, they all looking good. Tyquan Thornton, while Sky Moore, I think he's cut. I think he's going to be gone. I think we cut Justin Ross, right? Yeah, so Sky Moore might be gone. But Tyquan Thornton, he's looking very good. Definitely. I like what Tyquan Thornton's doing in training camp. All the wideouts is looking good. Juju, they were saying he was in danger of getting cut, but Juju's looking pretty good to me as well, so I really don't know. But yeah, man, the offense is doing what they gotta do. Offense is doing what they gotta do. The defense, they also are doing what they gotta do. I think the next practice should be Monday at 9:15 Arrowhead time. So we're gonna be making videos literally every day because I told you I'm back. I'm injured. I dislocated my patella, which is in my knee. And I probably have even more injuries I don't even know about because I didn't even get the MRI yet. So I'm telling y'all, I'm literally back. Like I'm not, I'm not playing around with it. So I'm gonna be making these videos. I'm gonna be coming with this content. That's for sure. So just expect the content out of me. But yeah, man, the Chiefs, they look very above average in training camp. Like there's no doubt about that. I just love what I'm seeing out of them. Xavier Worthy, he's looking to take that next step with this offense in year 2. He's more comfortable with the playbook now. He's also looking to build on his shorter and intermediate route running to add to his already, great long game. Rashee Rice, his short game and intermediate game is very strong, but he's finding more ways to add better things to his game. Hollywood. But Jalen Royals has been looking very, very elite. So that's something that I won't lie about. Jalen Royals has been looking elite. But Travis Kelce, he's looking like he's coming back too. So I just can't wait to see. When I say coming back, he's looking like he's going to be making a strong comeback and, looking like that Kelce from a few years ago. But I just can't wait to see everything from these people, man. Sorry, not from these people. I can't wait to see everything from these players, see what they do. And just, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Like, as a Chiefs fan, you have to enjoy the ride because obviously, in this life, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk crazy, but in this life, man, it's a lot of things you got to be blessed for. And I know it's just football, but being in the same lifetime as Patrick Mahomes and being able to see this Chiefs team do this, it's honestly a blessing. I can only imagine, the older Chiefs fans. I'm only 19, so I can only imagine, the older Chiefs fans that seen the struggle years. And now they get to see what Patrick Mahomes is doing and how good this team is. It has to feel good. And that's the beauty about life, man. It's just, getting older and just seeing good things, man. But, yeah. Man. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and let's just keep on going on this journey, man. Let's keep seeing what this Chiefs team do. And you know how we ride it out every year. We always go from training camp to the Super Bowl. And for my fans, not fans, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. None of y'all are fans, I did not mean to say that. But my supporters and my Chiefs fans is what I meant to say. Y'all know, if you've been here for a long time on my channel, you know how we do. We ride it out from training camp all the way to the Super Bowl. And I've been, making progress. But this year is really the year where I have to pop. Like, I gotta blow. Like, I want to be a big Chiefs YouTuber. I want to really be known, famous, bro. I want to really get connected with the Chiefs team and everything, So this is the year we're going to try to make that happen. I'm about to upgrade my equipment and everything. So we about to be pushing very, very hard with the Chiefs channel stuff. And yeah, man, we got a lot of months until the Super Bowl, but we're going to enjoy every season. So it starts with training camp, preseason, then boom, NFL. Can't wait. Y'all already know how I'm going to bring it. Y'all know how I bring the content. So your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out. Peace.